She posted, "Single and ready to mangle," while we were still dating. I commented, agreed, and blocked her on everything. She showed up at my house with takeout, claiming it was a social experiment. I ate the food while she cried outside. And honestly, that sentence alone sums up the absurdity of the past 2 months of my life. But let me walk through the whole ridiculous saga, because even now, part of me still can't believe any of it actually happened. My name's Luke, I'm 30, and I genuinely thought my relationship with my girlfriend, well, ex-girlfriend now, Emily, 27, was solid. Not perfect, but steady, dependable, normal. We've been together a little over a year. We spent Sundays at the farmer's market. We argued over what to watch on Netflix. We talked about maybe moving in together after the holidays. If you had asked me 3 months ago to rate the stability of our relationship, I probably would have said an 8 out of 10. Not fireworks, not chaos. Just comfortable. I had no clue I was dating someone who could crash our entire relationship in under 5 seconds with one Instagram post. So this starts on a random Tuesday night. I'm on my couch half asleep, scrolling through Instagram when her story pops up. It's her in the red dress I got her last Valentine's Day. Full glam, posing like she's auditioning for The Bachelor. The caption reads, "Single and ready to mangle winking face finally free. Who's taking me out?" My brain didn't even know what emotion to pick. Confusion? Anger? Shock? A weird cocktail of all three hit me at once. 30 minutes earlier, she had sent me some dumb TikTok about a cat pushing another cat off a counter. For hours earlier, we had lunch at a deli near her work. She kissed me on the cheek when we left. She said, "Love you, babe." She didn't look like someone about to publicly declare herself single. And before I could even make sense of it, the comments started rolling in. Her friends cheering her on, some guys flirting, her cousin asking what happened. Emily was responding in real time, throwing kiss emojis like candy. I called her, straight to voicemail. I texted her, "Saw your post. What's going on?" Nothing. 20 minutes pass, still nothing, but she's active on Instagram, liking, laughing, chatting. At that point it clicked. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a hack. It was a stunt, a test, a let me see how he reacts nonsense move. And something inside me just snapped, but not in a dramatic way. More like a quiet, peaceful clarity. So I commented, agreed. Then I blocked her on everything. No yelling, no back and forth, no long paragraphs. Just done. About an hour later, my Ring camera goes off. There she is on my porch holding bags from Panda Express. My weakness. She looked confused, annoyed, nervous all at once. She starts ringing the bell nonstop. "Luke, open the door. This is ridiculous. I know you're home." I wasn't about to argue through a door. So I ordered wings on DoorDash and waited, watching her through the Ring camera while she knocked like she was trying to break in. When the delivery guy showed up and she tried asking him if I always ordered food when someone already brought me dinner, he looked at her like she was completely unhinged. I opened the door just enough to grab the wings and close it without saying a word. She started crying then, actual tears, sitting on my doorstep eating orange chicken. "It was a social experiment," she said to the camera. "I wanted to see how you'd react. I wanted to see if you cared enough to fight for me." I ate my wings in peace while she stayed out there nearly an hour. Eventually, she left Panda Express on my doorstep with a note that said, "Please call me." I didn't. 3 days passed. Silence. Peace. Until her best friend, Alyssa, stormed into the auto parts store where I work. You ever see someone enter a room looking like they rehearse a speech in their car? Yeah, that was Alyssa. "You need to talk to Emily," she said, crossing her arms like she was my mom. You can't just throw away a whole year over one misunderstanding. She posted that she was single. I said, I agreed with her. "It was a test," she snapped. She wanted to see how committed you were. If her commitment test is pretending to be single to 900 people, then I failed happily. My manager eventually asked her to buy something or leave. She chose leave, with dramatic stomping. Next came Emily's mom, then her sister, then eventually, unbelievably, her dad. He pounded on my door like a debt collector. When cops showed up, they told him to leave my property before he ended up in handcuffs. After that came the smear campaign. Emily made a backup Instagram account and posted vague quotes like, "Some people give up on love too easily. Tagging me in the comments." I responded by posting screenshots of her original single and ready to mangle post with timestamps. Told everyone to draw their own conclusions. Mutual friends took sides. Some thought I was too harsh. Some said she was unhinged. Some tried to stay neutral, but you could practically hear their brains melting trying to make sense of her logic. Then things escalated again. Emily started messaging me on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, a place for resumes and job hunting, not crying about breakups. I hope you're happy. Everyone thinks I'm crazy because of you. Blocked. Alyssa cornered me at the grocery store. Emily's mom showed up at my job a second time, accusing me of stalking. That's when I finally filed a harassment report. After that, everything stopped. Cold. No more calls. No more surprise visits. No more dramatic posts. She even deleted the original single and ready to mangle story like she wanted to erase the whole thing from history. But people remembered. Screenshots live forever. A few weeks later, I ran into her at Target. She looked tired, like life had humbled her a bit. She didn't approach me. I didn't approach her. We just nodded politely like strangers who once knew each other's favorite takeout order. And weirdly, I felt nothing. No anger. No sadness. Just closure. I've been talking to someone new now. Her name's Jenna. Met her at a friend's barbecue. When I told her the story, she laughed. Not at me, but at how absurd the social experiment excuse was. We're taking things slow. No drama. No chaos. Just getting to know each other like normal people. And every day feels lighter. Here's the thing I realized. How someone handles conflict tells you everything about who they really are. Emily created a crisis, then punished me for reacting logically. She played games and expected me to play along. Her family backed the fantasy instead of the facts. And me? I finally learned that walking away isn't cold. It's healthy. When someone shows you they're willing to publicly humiliate you for attention, believe them the first time. Some people aren't ready for real relationships. They want an audience, not a partner. Emily didn't want love. She wanted chaos, validation, control. And I'm done living in someone else's drama script. Life's too short for tests disguised as experiments. Too short for people who rewrite reality when their choices blow up. Too short for chasing someone who only wants you once you stop running. I'm good now. Truly. Happier. Calmer. Eating wings in peace. And I'm never, ever dating anyone who uses social media like a weapon again. Chapter closed. Moving forward. Life's better without the experiment.